welcome everyone to Breakroom Bullshit. Gable's drinking water and eating food. He's eating food over here.
Yeah, I'm Gable.
I'm Dave.
You're gonna give me a napkin? Thank you.
Okay, you see how it tore off really well?
Yeah, you tear like a bitch. I mean, thank you.
No, I said tore off well.
I did clear my throat here. Hold on. Cheez-Its, you know? Cheez-Its. You know why I like Cheez-Its?
Why? Because they're cheese crackers.
I like goldfish for the same reason. I like to eat them right before I go to bed. Well, do you take
I know
a morning?
where this is going.
It builds the poop very nicely.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about you had a good taste in your mouth when you went to bed.
No. I like to, and I think it digests easily, and it helps make a more solid poop.
I don't really poop anymore because I don't eat anything, so I can't identify
It's so
with this.
weird. It's so weird, man. Yeah, no, like it like I think because it's like, I don't know, crackers, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but that morning poop's crucial, man.
Do you really enjoy when you take a huge poop and there's tons of poop in there? Does it feel like satisfying? You're like, yeah, I like that.
As long as it's solid. Like there's definitely poops that I've taken before where I'm just like, man, like I genuinely feel like a better like evil has been like cleared from my body.
Well, it doesn't need to be solid to feel that way as long as you get a lot of shit out of you.
No, it has to be solid. The solid ones are the ones that feel like they're taking up more space, and it just slides out, and you're just like, man, that was a nice healthy poop. I feel good about myself.
No, you're wrong. Whenever the nice thing about having a cheat day, and I just cheat once a week, is because I eat so much that day. The next day, there's so much built up that I take like the biggest poops ever, and they're just so satisfying.
They're probably not solid.
So there's still a lot of poop. I look down, I'm like, dude, so much came out of me. I feel so much more empty right now. This is so great.
I don't know, man.
I mean, sometimes they're solid. It depends.
Like if it's the squirts, there's no way the squirts are feeling good.
Okay, well, no, there's a difference. There's not just like solid and squirts. There's like in between.
Yeah, I can't imagine that being like full enough to like feel good, you know?
Dude, I will take a poop that is not a solid poop. It's just a pasty poop that is so much poop that you don't even see water anymore. It's just piled above the water. There's so much poop in there. I've taken these poops.
I don't think this is real.
Dude, I'll take a picture next time.
Please don't.
You don't believe me? I'm gonna send you a text with just like you're gonna be like,
wow. Is there a way you can like Photoshop it so it like looks like it's like blue icy or something?
Yeah, I'll do it. You probably shouldn't lean back.
Oh yeah. That's a good point.
I'll be fine.
I got comfortable for a second.
All right, so are we gonna start doing stuff?
Yeah, let's talk about World Tag League.
Why?
Because you told me that I have to.
Well, fuck you then. We don't gotta do nothing. We're stopping.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone.
This is our last show ever.
Look at me and my $2.
You just quit. You suck.
I have $6 in my pocket.
Well, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I'm gonna get Wendy's tomorrow.
I stole $1 today.
From where?
I can't disclose that. I'll go to jail.
You have. I have gum too.
No, you better not fucking put it in.
I'm putting it in.
It's gonna smell really bad. You're gonna be talking right in my face.
It's not gum at all.
You better not put gum in.
Can I have one of yours then?
Yes. That gum smells so fucking bad.
I can give you one of mine, so it's a fair trade.
No, fuck you. Gum smells so bad.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Dude, we've been recording for 35 minutes already.
Holy shit.
That's 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Never mind. All right, so what we're here to cover today is we already covered the beginning of the World Tag League, New Japan. Now we're going to cover the end of the World Tag League for New Japan. We skipped the whole middle because there was too much there, and we were like, skipping it. We skipped it. So, yeah. So we're going to cover nights 15, 16, and then the final. So we're going to cover it tonight. So we're just going to jump right in this? We're going to go right in? Are we going to dive right into this?
I mean, let's talk about how we felt going into this, first of all. Because I was not excited going into this.
Neither was I.
I did not care. Dude, half the teams looked like they were just, like, put together at the last second.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We did? On the show?
We definitely talked about it on the show.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, full disclosure, we're gonna stop in the middle of this and actually watch the third night because we haven't watched it yet. So we're talking like we watched all three, but as of right now, I've watched nights 1 and 2 in the beginning of night 3, and I'm not even really still not excited.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I am far more excited for the matches that are. Whoa,
Leave me alone.
That was scary. The matches that are being teased in the 8-man matches. Like the
Wrestle Kingdoms.
Yeah.
You're excited for Wrestle Kingdoms?
I'm so excited for Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah. What's this?
Remember whenever we said on the last show that we were going to record like a mini episode with some Ring of Honor?
Yeah, we didn't do that.
No, we didn't do that.
What did we do instead?
In our defense, we just haven't watched the Ring of Honor. It's not that we didn't record it; we just haven't watched it.
Yeah, I mean,
instead I watched the whole series of Star Wars Rebels.
I watched half of it.
You suck.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched all of Star Wars Rebels. That show's amazing.
That show was really good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Yeah, it still exists.
I'm excited.
Oh, I guess we'll talk about at the end about what we're doing with Final Battle. There's no need to talk about that.
You said the epilogue picks up after what? The original movies or?
No, the epilogue like it basically covers where the show ends, and then like it basically talks about what happens to each character from the end of the show all the way up through the end of the original trilogy. So like this character did this, and then after what was the big Battle of Endor was the big event in Return of the Jedi, right? Yeah, they're like, and after the Battle of Endor, this happened. So they kind of like it's really cool.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And that can bring you up to speed if season 5, if they do a season 5 ever.
Like what all the characters were up to.
Yeah, so you know where they're at. So if it just like you're not lost whenever like there's a time jump.
Yeah, it was really well done. I liked it a lot.
Oh fuck! And you can even like throw like Luke, Leia, and Han in there.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh my god, dude! I would nut over everything.
Dude, Mark Hamill would probably do the voice.
They might have to call it something else instead of Star Wars Rebels because it's over. The rebellion's over. Right?
They could call it Star Wars.
Like in the new movies, are they even called Rebels? Like in Force Awakens, and they're not called Rebels.
What are they fucking called? No, I don't think they are.
The Resistance?
Is that what it is, or like
Maybe.
the Alliance or something? I don't know what the fuck they're called. Some kind of bullshit.
Man, I need to watch these new. I need to watch Last Jedi again. I haven't watched it since I saw it in theaters.
Rebels Season 5.
Have you watched it since you've seen it in theaters?
Which one?
Last Jedi.
I have not.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it though, and you did. So
I did.
It's not good.
I thought it was above average, and that's it.
No, he didn't.
Dude,
he didn't like
if you compare it to like standard movies, like I mean, for Star Wars movies, I guess I could see someone saying it's bad, but like I wouldn't say like compared to like your standard like fucking. I don't know.
Can you explain this to me?
What?
This article. Star Wars Rebels Season 5 is the upcoming 5th season. The season will premiere October 6, 2018 on the Disney Channel. Will end December 22nd. This season will have 12 episodes.
Clearly, someone did not
Star Wars Rebels New Hopes is what it's called.
Ooh. Wait, that's season 4. Wait. No.
This is bringing someone back from season 4.
Mm.
Dude, I don't understand what's happening.
To be announced.
Nothing makes sense.
To be announced.
Nothing is evil.
Nothing. Everything's evil. Hey, this is a wrestling podcast, though.
Oh, shit.
I forgot for a second.
We're here to talk about... Okay, let's just get going. Let's dive right into this. NJP, New Japan. We're talking about New Japan World Tag League. Night 15. The December 6th show. Let's go. First match we have... Eado Yoshida and Shota Umino versus Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano. Ishii gets Umino in a Boston Crab. And then Ishii and Yano win by submission. That's the end of that chapter.
Yeah, there's not really much to talk about here.
No, the first note I really have in regards to this whole thing is too much tag. I mean, here's the issue. Like, okay, New Japan is already a promotion where if you watch a standard show, like a house show or a pay-per-view, half their matches at least are like 6-man tags, 8-man tags, 10-man tags. It's already a promotion where they have predominantly tag matches. And now you're like, it's time to watch a tag tournament too. And I'm like, I get enough tag matches.
Yeah. I don't need more.
It's too much. It's just too much tag.
That was definitely the cool thing about the G1 and Best of the Super Juniors is that you got a bunch of singles matches, and the single matches are normally something that like you build up to for your.
So it's extra special.
Yeah, and then you're just giving like a handful. Like you get a fucking singles match, and you get a singles match, and everyone's fucking singles matches.
Singles matches for all.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh, I hate him. All right. Next, we have Jeff Cobb and Michael Elgin versus Yuji Nagata and Manabu Nakanishi. Nakanishi. Let me know if you have notes for these.
I didn't have notes for the Nakanishi one.
Okay. Cobb hits an Olympic slam and then a standing moonsault on Nakanishi, and then Cobb and Elgin win by pinfall.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, next up we have Killer Elite Squad versus Adam Page and Yujiro Takahashi. Now, the Wrestling Observer, one of the shows I listened, I think it was Wrestling Observer Radio. I think it was Meltzer brought it up. He mentioned how Archer, New Japan told Archer he's not allowed to spit water into the crowd anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but as I was typing this, like 2 minutes later, Kevin Kelly mentioned that on commentary, how he was told he's not allowed to do that anymore. I was like, that's interesting.
Hold on, I'm really confused. My night 2 notes are here, but my night 1 notes are not, and I know for a fact I took night 1 notes.
That sounds like a very likely story.
You don't believe me.
I do believe you, but is there a chance you're lying?
In this instance, no. How do I look at my archive? Maybe I accidentally archived it.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Why didn't you call it an archive like it's pronounced?
It's on my archive.
So all your notes are just gone?
For night... GOD versus...
That's definitely
Best
night
friends.
1.
Oh, that is night 1. Okay. Then my night... Okay. No, I just kept going. Okay,
oh
never mind.
God.
I'm dumb.
No.
Yes.
Killer KES hits a cool assisted power slam double team move. It was really cool. Like the one guy like kind of picks the guy up and flips him in the air, and the other dude catches him and power slams him. Really cool double team move. KES hits the killer bomb, and they win by pinfall. Adam Page and Yujiro fell to the KES. That was unfortunate.
Killer Elite Squad.
That's their full name.
They're so fucking big. They're so large. Big. Like they're genuinely intimidating in the ring.
They are large.
I can never get over it whenever they're.
If I ran into Lance Archer, I would just instantly be scared.
Yeah.
Davey Boy, I'd be like, you're big, but whatever. Lance Archer, I'd be like, please don't kill me and rape my butt.
Yeah.
In that order.
He looks scary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next up, we have Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. versus Finn Juice. Taichi misses with the mic stand, and Finn Juice hits a double flapjack. Okay, so this was interesting. It looked like there was a botched stunner from Finlay to Taichi. Do you remember this?
No.
So, like, Finlay goes to give Taichi a stunner. I think it was supposed to be reversed. And then they just basically do a super slow motion stunner, and Finlay just slowly sits down. And Taichi just kind of slowly takes it and then moves away. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was very weird.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, it was strange.
I did like this match a lot. I liked the switching up at the end of who was gonna win. It almost came off as if Taichi was like struggling, but hitting the right counters just quick enough at a certain point. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No.
Towards the end, it looked like he was just like. And do you ever play a video game and like you're struggling to keep up and like you're like button mashing, but like you know what buttons you're hitting, but you're like trying to do it quick enough, and you just happen to get like yeah. That's kind of what it felt like.
It makes it seem real.
Yeah,
makes it seem more real.
Yeah.
The ref gets bumped, and Taichi kicks Finlay right in the cock and balls. And then Taichi gets the Gato clutch pin on Finlay, and Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. win by pinfall.
The Gato clutch pin was really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool move. I like it. I spell things out phonetically on here a lot of the times. Look how I spell Gato clutch. Right there in the middle.
Gato. It's like Play-Doh, but it's gay.
I spell it out exactly how it's pronounced, so I can just read it and I know I'm pronouncing it right. That's what phonetically means.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thank you. I am pretty dumb. So.
You're the one that earlier said you're dumb. I never said you were dumb.
I am really dumb, so.
You're not dumb.
Grass grows on trees, you know.
I think you're actually pretty... No, it doesn't. That's moss. I think you're actually pretty smart.
Wait, you mean leaves?
Moss grows on trees, too.
I bet you more leaves grow on trees than moss.
Yeah, but grass looks a lot more like moss than it does leaves.
No, I think leaves look like...
You're being a dick.
Dude, grass is literally a leaf. The blades are leaves. They're just really thin.
No, they're not.
They're just really thin leaves.
You sounded so confident, you almost convinced me. I'm like, no, they're fucking not. You're fucking lying. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, no, I'm not accepting this. This is bullshit. Fucking liar. They're literally leaves. They're not, you asshole.
I think grass blades are leaves.
I think you're wrong.
Someone, Jen Rosen, help us figure it out.
She's like, I don't fucking care.
She's like, I'm not your secretary.
You think she's wearing glasses as she types, like the secretary?
Maybe.
I hate you. Okay, next up we have Toa Hinare and Togi Makabe versus Hiroyoshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima. So Kojima turns Hinare inside out with a hard lariat, and then they win by pinfall.
Yeah, dude, there was a... Wait, no, yeah, never mind. Looking at the wrong match. Yeah.
Okay. All right, next up we have Minoru Suzuki and Takashi Ichika versus Evil and Sonata. Just whatever. Say your note before I go into all the stuff here. What do you got on this?
Dude, there was a count out in this match that I truly believed we were getting a count out because Suzuki was hitting. I forget if it was Evil or Sonata. I think it was Sonata hitting Sonata with a barrier at 15 seconds. Like the barrier is hitting him at 15 seconds. I'm like, dude, how is he going to get up and run back in?
Was this a 19-second one?
Dude, it was so fucking close.
Really?
It was so close.
Nice. Yeah, normally those are like kind of like, oh come on, well they can actually convince you. That's good stuff.
Sometimes.
Ichika gets the iron glove out, and then Red Shoes gets pushed towards the corner, and just stands in there leaning over the turnbuckle, looking outside for no reason for a solid 15 seconds. He is a fucking idiot.
Red Shoes knows what he's doing.
Dude, Red Shoes is a cool ref, but he is the worst ref ever in regards to being distracted and like, dude, it's so dumb. He literally is leaning over the turnbuckle, just looking, like, looking. I'm like, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing?
Come on, bro. There's a match in the ring.
There's a match happening. Ichika misses with the glove, and Suzuki goes for the Gotch pile driver, but Evil breaks it up. Magic Killer on Ichika. Sonata locks in the Skull's end on Ichika. Evil holds off Suzuki so he can't break it up. Evil and Sonata win by pinfall. Pinfall victory. Pinfall.
There you go. That may be beneficial.
Yeah, smart, you know?
Be beneficial for everyone.
Let's just do this. I'm going to grab this. Bring it out here.
You're a dumb bastard. You know
what the fuck? How am I fucking dumb?
You're dumb.
I'm doing smart shit here.
Our next match is
my dick out.
The Gorillas of Destinies.
All of them?
Multiple Destinies. Versus the Best Friends. The Best Friends. Was that next?
Oh. I don't know. You tell me. You're running the show now.
Yeah, I'm running the show.
Yeah, we're counting on
Nothing
you to
can
do
go
stuff.
wrong. Did you catch the? I mean, it'd be hard to miss the moment.
This is the next match.
Yeah, where Loa didn't swear because of the fines. He's like, I can't swear because of the fines.
He goes, I can't afford. Yeah. He's like, I can't afford any more fines. And then Tom is just dropping f-bombs anyway. Yeah. But whatever. Yeah, that was really funny. Let's see. It doesn't take long for Jado to get involved and use the kendo stick on several occasions on Beretta. How about the spot where fucking Loa has Beretta in a fireman's carry position on his shoulders, standing on the apron and fucking just drops him right on the edge of the apron? It looks so rough.
Yeah.
That was a rough one. This made me laugh a lot. At one point, I think it was Tama. It might have been both of them. They kept making fun of the fans that were yelling, Beretta! Beretta! Tama was just like, Beretta! Yeah. It was really fucking funny.
I definitely remember Tama doing it.
Yeah, it really popped me.
Lowe's definitely been a lot more like vocal lately. Yeah. You notice that?
I like him.
He's trying to get his voice out there.
With the exception of his promo at the end of night 2.
Yeah,
I'm normally a big fan.
His promo, like there was nothing there. It was just like, hey, we're gonna fight you, and then everyone's just like, all right, that's what's gonna happen.
We're gonna beat you.
We're gonna beat you
because we're gonna win.
because that's it.
Because we're the winners.
That's it.
Dude, it was like. It was a little rough.
Oh, did you catch the spot where after there was a big move done by Tama, Kelly's like, no pinfall attempt, and Tama just yells over, that's right, no pinfall attempt.
I was like, did he hear Kelly?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm thinking in my head, can he hear him?
It was so well timed.
That was crazy.
I loved it.
I definitely noticed that. You know what else I noticed in this match? Jado looks like a burn victim. Did you notice that, like, he is completely covered head to toe? He has gloves on. He has long sleeves on. You can't see that he has a bandana on and a hat on.
He's like a...
You literally see this.
Yeah.
I'm showing just my eyes.
Dude, what if they do a fucking thing where...
it's not Jado.
It's not Jado, but like another faction, infiltrated and came down as Jado one time.
Well, how would you know?
You wouldn't. It'd be great.
Like, yeah,
and it ends up being Bernard the business fair.
the one day he just takes his mask off and it's that giant fucking head.
Yeah, he just imagine the physics behind that. It makes no sense.
You're just like, what?
How do you do that? It's like a magic trick.
Okay, so at one point, Red Shoes gets thrown into the corner and he gets hit 3 times. So basically, he's going to be out until Wrestle Kingdom 13, I'm thinking.
Who Red Shoes?
Yeah, maybe the 2019 World Tag League, he'll come back after these 3 bumps because he got destroyed.
Jado looks like someone avocado face fucked the geographical map of Utah.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
You can't swear on here.
Oh no, I'm going to get fined. This is
Once Upon a Breakroom bullshit.
Once Upon...
I fucked up with the title. I said shit.
It was kind of disappointing, that movie. I thought we'd at least get some more scenes.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Kayfabe. Kayfabe. That was really funny. You're good at this. Jado uses the kendo stick again. Chucky T takes both guys out with a chair and then kills Loa with some throwing of the chair to Loa's fucking head. The last shot when he throws it, I instantly go, dude, that's got to bust him open. Yeah. And he starts bleeding instantly. I was like, he got hit hard.
Yeah, Chucky T looked like he was like off the fucking deep end at the end of this match.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't know if you caught it, but my mind went back to a moment earlier whenever Beretta went for a hug. And
I did catch this.
Chucky T didn't go for the hug.
But I think it was just he just didn't see, though.
No, I think he didn't see, but I think it was Kelly or someone else.
Kelly pointed it out.
Yeah, someone was like, he's just so mad he doesn't want to hug right now. I'm like, oh my god, like, what a way to tie this shit together.
I got a lot more to say about this angle on the next show. But, okay, this made me laugh so hard. Do you remember after Chucky T snaps and, like, they get DQ'd? Wait, no, they didn't get DQ'd. But he had the chair and he snapped, and then he starts going after Jado. And Jado starts walking away, like, up the entrance ramp to leave. And then at one point, Jado just slowly lays down and kind of rolls and then gets back up like he was supposed to trip. But, dude, he did it so slow. I was laughing so hard. He just slowly just laid down and rolled across the floor. It was very funny. If you saw it, you would laugh. I should have put a timestamp.
Oh, well.
Beretta rolls up Loa, and the best friends win by pinfall.
Dude, we got okay, so on Being the Elite this week, there was a word that was used that I don't know what it means.
Dumbass?
But I'm gonna yeah. Well, wait, what does that mean?
I don't know, dumbass. What do you think it means, dumbass?
But I'm going to try to use it right now.
Everyone should watch Being the Elite. Go on.
It's so great. I'm going to try to use it right now, and you can tell me if I use it right.
From the first episode, go on.
So, God got some color this match. Did it?
Is this the match where Loa got busted open? I already erased my notes and I forgot.
Did I do it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You use it now. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
In a sentence.
Loa got hard-weighed by the chair.
What about the word color? Why is color in there?
What do you mean, why is it in there?
Why isn't it in your sentence?
Loa got some color from a hard way.
Okay. I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got some color means he bled, right?
Yep.
All right.
Exactly what that means.
So I understand the Being the Elite wordage now.
Yeah, because didn't at one point, I think it was Frankie said he got color on his neck.
He got color on his neck from a broken bottle or something.
You want to hear a funny little story, just a sidetrack? Because, that was the end of that match. We got one more match. So, I was listening to this story about when Owen Hart, the guy that fell to his death, he was
like the Tooth Fairy and he died or something.
He's the Tooth Fairy Tats 2000. So, like, they're doing this angle where he's shooting with Shawn. They're trying to
Shawn Michaels? Or
Shawn Michaels. I probably should have clarified.
Yeah, I'm not friends with him, so I don't know.
And this was a point where they weren't allowed to bleed at all. They weren't allowed to get any color on TV.
This is WWE, not WWF.
This is WWF.
This was
like 97.
That was happening that early. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Well, no, it changed after that. This was like a brief period where they just weren't. No one was allowed to bleed for some fucking reason. Probably, I don't know. Probably some fucking parent things happened or some whatever. But they just weren't allowed to bleed. So what Owen does is he fucking cuts his fingers. He cuts his fingers, so he runs down. He starts gouging at Shawn's face, and it looks like he's making Shawn bleed whenever he's glabbing his face. I'm like, that's like kind of ingenious.
Yeah, it's kind of sick, but it's genius.
Yeah, so like, and then it was funny because it's Pritchard and Conrad are talking about it, and Conrad's like, but he cut himself. And Pritchard's like, yeah, but like Shawn didn't cut himself. He's like, but he still bled and blood wasn't allowed, so it doesn't make any fucking sense. He's like, yeah, but it wasn't allowed. He's like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
and then he was like, and then Owen realized immediately that was fucking stupid because he cut his fingertips. And now he has cuts on his fingertips, and you use your fingertips for everything.
Yeah.
So he's like, now his fingers like hurt for like weeks afterwards.
Yeah, it would be fucking annoying.
But I was like, I never heard of that, like someone cutting their fingers. And then Conrad was talking about how they were discussing this in front of some other wrestlers. Other wrestlers, yeah, I did that before. And he's like, it was a fucking stupid thing to do, but yeah, I did that before. And he's like, I didn't realize people did that. I didn't realize that either. That's really interesting. People cut their fingers.
Can you do like the back of a knuckle or something?
Yes, I mean, they probably do that too, so whenever they punch, like it's getting blood on them. You know?
I know how I feel about this.
I wouldn't do it, but then again, I wouldn't do anything they do because I'm a pussy.
Yeah, I'm particularly not a fan of cutting myself.
What are you, a fucking bitch? Only real men cut themselves when they're sad. Okay, next up we have the main event, which is Jay White, Ishimori, Bad Luck Fale, and Gato versus Okada, Tanahashi, Rocky Romero, and Kushida. So at one point, Ishimori was hugging Red Shoes, so Jado could use the brass knucks.
Yeah.
But Kushida ducked. Jay White hits the Blade Runner on Kushida. Ishimori hits the Bloody Cross on Kushida, and the BCOGs win by pinfall.
I really like the moment where Gato got ganged up on by everyone.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. I completely, until this match happened, forgot about the Super Junior match. It was so long ago, you know?
Dude, Wrestle Kingdom's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Dude, it's going to be... This one's probably going to be my favorite card I've watched since beginning to watch wrestling. Who's, Evil? Wait, who's going up against... Oh, it's Naito. Naito's going up against, Jericho.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rematch, yeah.
If Jericho shows up.
Yeah. I have a strong inclination that he will show up, but who knows? We'll see what happens. That's his whole gimmick, is like, I'm not doing it.
I feel like he's going to, like it's going to look like he didn't show up. They're going to make it look like he didn't show up in a way, and then he's going to end up showing up in the other match.
Maybe he'll just jump him like he always does. He'll show up in a mask.
Naito is going to suspiciously come out with people like carrying him or something, and people wearing masks, and you're going to be like,
But he's never done this before, but whatever. We'll just go with it now. See how this works out.
Let's see. Nice dirty finish, but something. Oh, so the teases between the Sling Blade and the Blade Runner, and they can like make it into a new move called the Sling Blade Runner.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
It's a really good idea.
Yes.
That'll be their double team move when they eventually become partners 3 years from now.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. That's it for night 15. Next up we have...
Is that what it is?
Night 15, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so fucking happy we didn't watch all that shit.
Dude, we skipped out on, I think, like 12 shows.
Over 100 matches.
A lot. Yeah. All right, next up we have night 16 of the New Japan World Tag League. This is the December 7th show. Start off with Manabu Nakanishi and Yuji Nagata versus Ayato Yoshida and Shota Umino. This match, I actually enjoyed this match. It actually had me thinking a couple times, twice, that the match was going to be over before it was, which is always impressive with like a Young Lions match. There was a part where Yoshida hit a bridging German suplex. I thought it might have been over. Then Nagata hit an exploder, which was very well done to get some trick me in a match like this, the opener. Nagata gets the crossface or the Nagata lock, whichever you prefer to call it, and Nagata and Nakanishi win by submission.
Is that the one where his like eyes go Super Saiyan?
No, that's before that.
Oh, because it's the same guy. Am I talking about different people?
I think it's the same guy.
Okay.
I think it was Nagata. Next up, we have Minoru Suzuki and Takashi Ichika versus Hiroshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima. Ichika tries to use the Iron Glove, but Tenzan ducks. Then Tenzan and Kojima hit a 3D on Ichika. Tenzan hits a moonsault off the top onto Ichika, and then Kojima and Tenzan win by pinfall.
No.
You have a lot of notes. Okay. You don't.
I don't have notes for anything. I don't have notes for anything I watched tonight, like at work.
Oh wait, is this? Wait.
These two matches are the only ones I have notes for.
All right. Next up, we have Toa Hanare and Togi Makabe versus Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr.
Togi Makabe.
Togi Makabe. Maki-Bay.
Maki-Bay.
That's my bay. All right. Hanare hits there's this cool spot I thoroughly enjoyed where Hanare was trying to get a suplex. He lift Taichi up and Taichi just kind of kneed him and went back down, but Hanare held on to him and he powered him up again, and Taichi did the same thing. And then a third time Hanare had to power him up, and then he actually got the suplex. It was very impressive looking that Hanare kept lifting him up. It was a really cool spot. I enjoyed it.
Hanare. Dude, I'm Hanare's starting to grow on me. I was annoyed by him at first.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's very Jeff Cobb for me. I'm just meh.
I like Jeff Cobb a lot more than I like Hanare.
Oh. And they're pretty much the same.
They're not.
For me, they're the
Jeff
same.
Cobb's
for
so
me.
cool.
What's so cool about him?
He's cool.
He's Hawaiian. Oh, look at me. I like pineapples.
He's so strong.
Pineapples are delicious. They make my piss smell good.
He's a big, strong man.
They make my jizz taste delicious. I love pineapple.
Does it really make your piss smell good?
No, I was getting confused. It just
Yeah,
makes
I
your jizz taste good.
think you're mixing that up with celery or something. Asparagus.
Whenever I eat puffed wheat, my piss smells like puffed wheat. Just want to throw that out there.
Whenever I have
Popeyes puffed wheat. It's the only way to go.
Popeyes puffed wheat?
Dude, Popeyes puffed wheat is my favorite cereal of all time. I'm not even kidding.
I don't even know what that is.
It's really good. You ever eat Sugar Smacks?
Yeah.
It's Sugar Smacks except puffier and without the honey and sugar on them. There's no sweetener on them.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
I fucking love them.
What
were you going to say? Something important, I think.
Oh, I was going to talk about how if I drink more than one Mountain Dew Baja Blast in like a day, my poop will be like an aqua color. No, that's not Baja Blast. It's Co-Red.
Really? Cobra's never done that to me.
Yeah, it makes my poop like this weird aqua color.
Whenever I've eaten the Steelers Oreo cookies that are like a weird color, like yellow or something, it makes my poop like neon green.
Dude, someone had blue blue 4th of July cookies, and I'll never forget how fucking blue my shit was that one time. It was like fucking Smurf poop. Were you like,
I wonder if it tastes good too?
I was like, that's Play-Doh. That's definitely Play-Doh.
Did you play with it?
I did not.
Oh.
Fun to play with, not to eat.
Oh. Let's finish this one match here. I think we were very entertaining just now.
I didn't even know what the fuck we were talking about.
We're talking about Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi versus two other people. Toa Hanare and Makabe. Okay, so this is something that the commentators do that annoys me in Japan. They do this a lot. They constantly call every suplex that's done a buster. If they do a regular suplex, they're like, he hit a brain buster. I'm like, nah, that was a suplex, guy. And when he does a fisherman suplex, he did a fisherman buster. Nah, dude, it's just a fisherman suplex.
I feel like
they do it all the time.
If are you talking about the neck breakers or whatever?
No. It's just normal vertical suplexes.
Yeah.
Okay. The brainbuster is just whenever they fall down straight and they kind of...
Right, okay.
They just call a normal suplex a brainbuster all the time. Like a fisherman suplex is just whenever they grab their leg and they just do a suplex. And they call it a fisherman buster. And I'm like, no, it's just a fucking suplex.
Because whenever doesn't Ospreay do the twisting one?
I don't know.
It's like it's a fisherman something. Someone called one of his moves a fisherman something one time. That's all I know.
I totally believe you. I don't think you're lying. I mean, they just do it to make it sound more devastating. I'm like, but that's not what they did, so stop it.
Dude, the thing about me not knowing these moves' names is if like one announcer calls it by the wrong name one time, I'm always going to remember it as that, and then
that's fucked up.
I know, it's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, who do I write a complaint to?
Excalibur. I cut out 90% of my Excalibur complaining out of my notes, just for the record. I just didn't feel like he's not fucking Lanny Poffa.
He's
so
not.
Like, whatever. But he still pissed me off a lot.
There was something during the Juice Finn match that I thought was dumb.
I bet I have a note here too about it. But wait, okay, so Taichi hits Inari with the mic stand and then hits a power bomb, and Zack Sabre Jr. and Taichi win by pinfall. Next up, we have Best Friends versus Finn Juice. The first note I have is how much I hate Juice because he was just yelling and screaming and it just pissed me off.
His fucking cape thing looks really dumb.
Yeah, he's basically trying to look like Macho Man.
Yeah, it looked very Macho Man, but dumb.
So, I don't know if you remember this move. You know what Tornado DDT is, right? It's basically they do a DDT, they just do like a spin.
It's twisted.
Beretta did a Tornado DDT and kind of like used Finley and like kicked off.
Yeah, dude, that was sick.
Really, yeah,
that was sick.
Really cool.
I should have taken a note for that one.
So let me know if this is what you were talking about.
Can I do it?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do it. All right. So, who are the two people doing the move? It was
no idea.
It was, I think. Hold on, I want to get this right. I don't know. Someone does a Falcon Arrow.
Okay.
Someone delivers this Falcon Arrow.
And this is the second time Excalibur has done this. He did this on the first night too, but go on. Yes.
He goes, "No one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow!"
Peeking the mic, calm down.
So did he.
You're killing it.
So did he.
They probably didn't even understand what you just yelled.
No one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow, and then they kick instantly.
Dude, as he says it, I'm like, everyone kicks out of the Falcon's Arrow all the time.
I thought I'm pretty sure like the Falcon Arrow is not like a huge finishing move. It's made for like Show. I think it was Show's finisher, but that's about it.
And then what did Kelly say?
Kelly's like, well, some people kick out of it.
Dude, he goes
something like that.
He goes, I think everyone kicks out of it, actually. Dude, I was like, you're an idiot. And you know what's really funny about this when you think of? Recently on an episode of Raw, maybe Excalibur watches Raw. On a recent episode of Raw a couple weeks ago, Seth Rollins got a pin and won with his Falcon's Arrow. Yeah. And he never did before. Maybe he watched and he was like, oh, I'm going to remember this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really dumb. It really annoyed me. I was like, you're an idiot, Excalibur.
Excalibur, you fucking idiot.
So Chucky T brings in a chair and hits Finley right in front of the ref, and Finn Juice wins by DQ. So they're continuing the story of Chucky T snapping, which I'm fine with. I like it. But I would kind of prefer something to like prompt it and set him off. Like in this match, there was like literally no reason. Like they weren't losing. Nobody did anything to him. He just like instantly snapped. But I mean, doing it this way could also kind of work out if it just makes him seem even more nuts because he's snapping for no reason sometimes. So it could work.
Crazy.
It could work. It was really funny. Beretta was pulling Chucky T's hair to get him off of Finley. And then Chucky T fucking pile drive to ref, which was pretty crazy. And then when he went to hug Beretta just kind of stood there and reluctantly just let him hug him. He didn't even really, he was like not into it. But
you got any notes on that one?
I have more now.
Oh, okay. Next up, we have Jeff Cobb and Mike Elgin versus Adam Page and Yujiro Takahashi. Let's call him Yujiro. That's what we like to call him. So there is a spot where Elgin has Page and Yujiro on his shoulders simultaneously, as the British say.
Simultaneously.
And does a double power slam, which was nuts. He's a strong
I could easily
guy.
do that.
I have done that to pillows. And then I fuck them.
Are they like the anime pillows that have anime characters on them?
Yeah.
The body pillows?
Yeah.
Have you seen those? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Dude, it's like a thing. Like, I don't think it's like an actual thing in Japan. I think it's a thing for people in America who like Japanese shit to get full like anime and shit, like who are hardcore anime people, to get these full size body pillows and have. It's not like the shape of the character. It's just like it's just a pillow but like longer. Are you imagining this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just has one of the characters just printed on.
Yeah,
I've
seen body pillows. It just is a picture of them on.
Yeah, it's really dumb, and then there's like these like 40-year-old dudes who will get like this 18-year-old anime girl on their fucking body pillow.
I don't even understand. I think body pillows are dumb.
Yeah, I don't get
Dude,
it.
if I got a body pillow and I curled up and hugged up like I'm a fucking loser and I blow my fucking brains off for not having a woman instead.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's so stupid to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're dumb.
Pregnant women get them a lot.
I mean, if there's a reason,
It's like so they can get comfortable.
yeah, that's fine. So there's a scary German suplex from Page to Cobb, where Cobb lands on his shoulder and the side of his head, which was pretty scary looking. Cobb hits the Tour of the Islands on Yujiro. There's an I can't talk.
Awesome possum.
An awesome buckshot lariat on Cobb, where he sells it with a complete flip.
Buckshot lariat.
And then a rite of passage right on Cobb's dome piece.
Rite of passage.
And then Page and Yujiro win by pinfall, which really popped me because I did not think they were going to win.
I watched this match with you, and you're like, yeah, it's pretty obvious that fucking what's their faces are gonna win. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And then I watch it, and they didn't win. I was confused.
I'm gonna pause this for a sec. All right, I pooped.
Oh. Hey, that thing's doing something funny. You might want to do a save. Hey, we're gonna save real quick.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, here we are. Though we're back from our short break.
Yes.
It was a very short.
We fixed it.
We did. We fixed everything. All right. So the next matchup we have is Jay White, Ishimori, Bad Luck Fale, and Gato versus Okada, Tanahashi, Rocky Romero, and Kushida. This is a bunch of people that will be wrestling. Actually, I guess just 2 matches in there, really.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So there's a sweet corkscrew brainbuster from White to Okada. Okay, here's something I would like to talk about. This is a difference between WWE and New Japan. One of the many things that makes New Japan better is hot tags. Yes. So in New Japan, so you have Kushida.
Is this the same as blind tags?
No. A blind tag is just whenever, you weren't looking and I tagged in. A hot tag is whenever, someone is getting beaten up and beaten up and beaten up and beaten up, and then they're trying to tag and they can't, and they finally tag and the guy comes running in.
Oh, okay.
He got a hot tag because he's running and he's on fire.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not literally on fire, metaphorically.
Sure?
Yeah. So this match, for example, has Okada on one team, Tanahashi, Rocky Romero, and Kushida. Who are the 2 big stars in that team, obviously? Okada and Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Okay? There were points in this match, and I think the next one with these guys, where Rocky Romero and Kushida both got hot tags and got, huge pops from the crowd. And I'm like, that's awesome. In WWE, 99% of the time, the person that's getting the hot tag is the main eventer. You know what I mean? The big guy on the team. New Japan has all of their guys and tries to push all of them and keep them all important to the point where even if you're fucking Rocky Romero, you're getting a hot tag and you're being highlighted in this match. You know what I mean? It's just another small thing that makes New Japan great.
I didn't really have a vocabulary word for hot tag. So
you just call it, he runs in and does things tag.
I was just going to say, he's hyped up when he got tagged in or something.
Hyped up tag.
That's hyped up tag.
A hype tag.
He's a fucking silly little
He's
bitch.
that Mojo Rawley douchebag. All right, Jay White hits the Blade Runner on Rocky. Gato is holding Okada's foot so he can't run in and break the count, and the Bullet Club wins by pinfall. I'm just going to start calling them Bullet Club. Why are we calling them the BCOGs whenever there's no other faction now?
Someone else... I think Kevin Kelly just called them Bullet Club. The one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to say BCOGs
I think it's a
anymore.
thing now. Yeah.
My
shirt says BCOG. Is that bad? No. Okay.
I mean, we have Bullet Club shirts with guys that aren't even in the Bullet Club anymore.
That's true. Good point.
So I think that after Wrestle Kingdom at some point next year, they should give Okada and Tanahashi a long tag team run. As a tag team, and just give them the belts and make them dude, it's the 2 biggest guys. You know what I mean? They're a tag team. They're just unstoppable type thing. I think that'd be really
people
cool.
would eat that shit up.
Yeah. Next up, we have.
Wait, well, what are they talking? Kind of talking they keep kind of talking about how they initially wanted to do that and they didn't or something.
Yeah, they were saying how they're the dream team, but that'll never work. They'll never tag together. So they're definitely.
I feel this is going to happen.
I hope it does. I mean,
sounds like it is.
I mean, but that's the thing though. They haven't had them tag with just them. They've just been tagging in 6-man and 8-mans and stuff. So I'm hoping they do it. I'm hoping they do it after Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
They could and they should. This way it gives the single spotlight to other people. You can push Jay White. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, it's smart.
You can these 2 guys just give them a run together.
And it increases your tag division.
Exactly, and they need all the help they can get.
Uh-huh.
Next up, we have Killer Elite Squad versus Evil and Sonata. Red Shoes gets bumped. Big shocker. Archer brings in a chair and sets it up in the corner, but Evil puts Archer's head through it instead. A top rope power slam from Smith to Sonata was really sweet. Killer Bomb to Sonata. This was well done. They give Sonata the Killer Bomb, and Archer is like so confident that they won. He just kind of walks to the corner and starts like gloating to the crowd.
Yeah.
And then Evil just runs in and like makes the save at the last second. I thought that was really.
Dude,
well
I love
done.
when they do small stuff to sell it.
Yeah, it makes it seem more real. That's what it's all about, man.
Dude, there's something on night 3 where Kevin Kelly's just like, and it was on. We'll talk about. I guess we'll talk about it when we get there.
It makes
I'm
sense.
gonna talk about it now.
We'll talk about it
During the World Tag match, he started yelling, and we have new champions, and then there's a kick out.
Oh yeah, like
even the
sold it
commentary,
like it was over.
like the commentary, everything's crucial. Everything's evil.
Everything is crucial. Everything is crucial. Sonata reverses a powerbomb. Sonata reverses a powerbomb by Smith into a roll-up, and Evil and Sonata win by pinfall. So we have one World Tag League match left. Well, not including the final.
I just read something again. It made me laugh.
I know, I'm funny. I'm really funny. Guerrillas of Destiny versus Ishii and Yano. So at one point, Red Shoes ducks in the corner to avoid getting hit, and then Loa just starts like playing with his hair, which causes Red Shoes to stay ducked down out of fear or something. It was so weird.
Dude, it looked like he was like apologizing. I'm like, why is Loa apologizing?
Like, he had his hand like on his head.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he doing? And then Red Shoes just kept ducked down because he was just scared.
He was trying to get him to suck his dick.
Maybe. He'd probably do it.
Whoa, accusations going on here.
Hey, he's a pussy. You know, he'll do whatever you say.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's not better.
Jado gets a kendo stick shot on Yano while Red Shoes is crying in the corner at this point. G.O.D. hits a super powerbomb from the second rope on Yano, and G.O.D. wins by pinfall. So we will just... and after this, G.O.D. calls out the Evil and Sonata because the finals is going to be G.O.D. versus Evil and Sonata.
Yeah.
They call them out, and they both cut promos, and then G.O.D. ends up jumping them and leaves Evil and Sonata lame.
Dude, that was Loa's great promo.
That was an amazing promo.
It was a super...
really good.
It was a super okay promo.
It was super very great. It was...
It wasn't bad. It didn't irritate me. It just no one really reacted. Everyone was just like, okay.
Yeah.
We are going to fight you, I guess.
So here are the final rankings for the World Tag League from 2018. We have Yoshida and Umino with 0 points. They did pretty good. They didn't win a single match the entire tournament.
They're killing it. They're killing the business.
They're killing the business that they love. We have Nakanishi and Nagata with 6 points. We have Makabe and Hinari with 8 points. Then we have all tied with 10 points, Adam Page and Yujiro, Tenzan and Kojima, Ichika and Suzuki, all with 10. And then we have the Best Friends with 14 points.
Best Friends with benefits.
Best Friends, exactly. Then we have with 16 points, Finjuice, Cobb and Elgin, and Taichi and Zack Sabre Jr. And then we have with 18 points, Ishii and Yano and Killer Elite Squad. And both with 20 points, which is why they're in the finals, Guerrillas of Destiny and Evil and Sonata.
Yeah.
So that is it for night 2. So we're going to jump straight in to night 3.
Night 3, here we go.
Night 3.
Here we go.
Well, this isn't night 2 or night 3. It was night like 16, and this is the final night, but whatever.
Well, for us, it's the third night that we're covering.
Exactly. So this is the final night, the December 9th show.
There it is.
Okay, so first off, we have a bunch of tag matches on here that basically took a bunch of the teams from the tournament and just kind of put them on teams together.
That one match is really fucking like... well, I guess both of them were like that. Was it not a bunch of teams on both?
What?
Wasn't the one match?
A little bit.
Wasn't the one match like a four-way tag or something?
I mean, like a 4-team, like 4 people
that's
on
what
a
I mean,
team,
like a fatal 4-way tag.
Okay, so the first match. What are you talking?
I don't know. I thought there were like 4 teams in the ring at one time.
Well, I mean, there was several. There was 8-man tags.
Oh, they were grouped up together. I see what's happening.
Yeah, it was like team of 4 and a team of 4.
This is one of the ones that I skipped.
Oh. So the first match was Tenzan, Nakanishi, Nagata, and Kojima versus Makabe, Hinare, Yoshida, and Umino. Kojima hits the Koji Cutter on Yoshida, A backslide by Yoshida on Kojima, which actually had me for a second. When these like young lion matches can make me think it's going to near fall, I mean, that's good.
That's good.
Big layer to Yoshida from Kojima, and Kojima, Tenzan, Nakanishi, Nagata all win by pinfall. Next match, we have Killer Elite Squad, Suzuki and Ichika versus the Best Friends, Cobb and Elgin. Did you watch this one?
It was just what was it? A 2-on-2?
No, 4-on-4. Suzuki-gun versus Best Friends.
No, this one I did not watch.
So during the entrance, Beretta is selling his concern for Chuck E. T's mental state, which I enjoyed. He just like looks like not super obvious, but subtly like worried about Chuck E. T as they're walking out. Chuck E. T is trading shots with Suzuki at one point, which was really cool. They're just forearming each other until Suzuki decides to kill him with his forearms. Chuck E. T brings a chair in and takes out all of Suzuki-gun. Suzuki-gun wins by DQ, so they're continuing the Chuck E. T snapping.
I wonder what that's going to lead to.
Chuck E. T then takes out Cobb and Elgin, his own teammates, with the chair because he's just snapped. Beretta throws Chuck E. T out of the ring and then just forces him into the back, all mad because Chuck E. T's going nuts.
I could see this ending up on BTE.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is leading to them probably splitting up. That's what it kind of seems like. But
Man, that's upsetting.
Yeah, maybe not. Who knows?
I like the Best Friends.
They could be splitting up or not.
Or not. Who knows? Who the fuck knows,
Who the
man?
fuck knows what's going on in this world? All right, next
I
up.
don't.
Yeah, he doesn't. We have Zack Sabre Jr., El Desperado, and Kanemaru versus Roppongi 3K and Ishii. There's a spot where Sho is draped over the guardrail, kind of just laying on it.
I have this note.
Oh, you do it.
Yeah. Kanemaru does a wicked, like, drape. You should have just read it. My words aren't in
You
English.
should have done it. Sho is draped over the guardrail, and Kanemaru jumps up onto the guardrail to a standing position and then just fucking gives Sho a leg drop.
I got so confused because the word drop wasn't in front of kick.
You're like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, draped kick. Like, what's a draped kick?
It was a really sweet spot. There was a really fucking awesome, just awesome as fuck, fast-paced back and forth reversals between Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr., just a bunch of spots where they just kept reversing each other's moves, which ended in a brainbuster on Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah,
it really got me excited for their singles match.
Yeah, it was really cool. They were selling the whole idea that Ishii is just like outpowering Zack Sabre Jr. and just breaking all his holds.
Yeah, and Zack Sabre just keeps trying to use his holds to counter Ishii's power. It was really cool. So I'm really excited for that.
Is that at the Kingdom or?
Yep,
that's at the Kingdom.
Yep, it's for I think the Revolution Pro title or something like that, I think. Whatever title Ishii has.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
for
about.
that one. It's one of the 8 title matches. Kanemaru goes for the Centauri miss, but misses. Ishii hits a brainbuster on Kanemaru, and Chaos wins by pinfall. Get any other notes on that one?
Nope.
All right. Did you watch Paige, Owens, and Yujiro versus Naito, Takagi, and Bushi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so my question to you stands. I don't understand what the fuck Owens and Yujiro are. They're still listed as Bullet Club, but they're clearly not with those guys, so I don't know what the fuck they are. Yeah. They're in like Bullet Club limbo. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I think they should have, since they were talking about how Yujiro and Naito used to be tag partners. They could put after this. Well, like if Jericho wins.
Jericho's not winning.
Jericho's not winning, you don't think? No. Yeah, I guess. All right. Well, anyway, they could still have Yujiro defect over to what's that called? LIJ.
What is it? Owens can't because he's fucking white. What are you, racist?
Yes.
It's nothing to do with Yujiro's history with Naito. It's just because he's Japanese, huh?
Yeah. Well, maybe Yujiro and Chase could defect over together. I don't know.
Yeah, they gotta do something.
I mean, it definitely seemed like Yujiro is going to defect because he was being such a dick to everyone on BTE.
You know what they should do? They should do something where the BCOGs, I'll just use that just to make this easy, confronts them, Owens and Yujiro, about like, what the fuck? Are you with us or not? Like, you're hanging out with these guys, you're still Bullet Club, what are you doing? And then one of them turns on the other. Like, Owens just turns on Yujiro and beats his ass and goes with them, and then Yujiro can leave and go with LIJ. They could do something like that. They should. I hope they do something and not just like don't go all WWE and just pretend it didn't happen and move on.
Yeah,
like, do something with it. You can clearly have a storyline with it. Do something.
There's something there.
There's something. All right, so there's a sweet double move where Owens He does an inverted DDT to Naito, and at the exact same time gives Bushi a Uranagi onto Naito as he falls and hits the mat, which was really cool.
Yeah, I needed that. It was pretty sick.
It was really cool. Naito hits the Destino to Owens, and LIJ wins by pinfall.
Yeah, I really want to see a Paige versus Shingo match now.
Dude.
Kelly, dude, as soon as I thought that, I think it was Kelly said something about it.
So you're saying you thought it before Kelly?
Yeah.
Because you know this is funny? This didn't stick out to me, like Paige and Shingo, and being like, oh, that'd be cool. And I'm listening to Wrestling Observer, and Alvarez goes, if there's one thing I took away from this match, it says I want to see Shingo versus Paige. And Meltzer goes, I had the exact same thought. I'm like, apparently so did Gable. Everyone thought this but me.
Yeah, I don't. They just kind of look like they're I don't want to say counterparts, but the physical equivalents to one another, and that they could match up very well.
You're thinking this just shows how wrestling smart you are.
Really?
You have the same thought as these years experienced wrestling analysts. Look at you.
Is that what they said about it? That they kind of look like...
Well, no, but they were like, this is what I want to see them two fight each other.
I think it'd be really cool.
Dude, I like both of them. I'm down. I like Paige a lot.
I want to know what's going on with Shingo's weight class.
He's confused. He has several scales. One's in fucking the two different.
Well,
okay, the metric system and the American system. I like how the United States is like, we have our own. Fuck the rest of the world.
It's so silly.
We're so stupid.
It's well, you know what it is. Shingo identifies as a junior heavyweight. That's what it is.
Oh, moving on. So next up we have Jay White, Ishimori, and Bad Luck Fale versus Okada, Yano, and Kushida. There we go. I farted. Okay, so Jay White, Ishimori, and Bad Luck Fale versus Okada, Yano, and Kushida. Yano removes a pad, but Fale throws him into it. Gato trips Yano. Gato is quite valuable. He's always showing how Gato and Jado are very valuable to the Bullet Club. They're always helping out.
Yeah, they are. Dude, I still like the idea of someone coming in dressed up as Jado, though.
Oh yeah,
I still want to see it.
I thought of it whenever I saw him after we had that talk.
You mean like the time travel?
Yeah. No, I thought of like what you said. I thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we said that we didn't watch the show 3 already.
Man, you're breaking kayfabe.
Dude, they're so confused. They're like, they stopped in the middle of show 2, but they didn't stop after 2.
This is like a Being the Elite, like from like the 90s episodes, like 90s, like 70s, the 90s.
I thought you meant the 1990s. I was thoroughly confused.
Yeah, no. There was a period where they were like really kayfabe, but also like not kayfabe at the same time, and it was very confusing.
Period. Fale kicks out of a Yano backslide and hits the grenade on Yano. Fale kicks out and hits the grenade. Bullet Club wins by pinfall. There's more fighting after the match, and you probably have a note about this.
I didn't have any notes on this one, actually.
Oh, White gives Okada a half-and-half suplex and drops him right on his fucking head. Did you see that? Dude, Okada almost died. He gave him a suplex and he landed right on his fucking head. Yeah. It was bad. It was very bad. Ishimori hits the Bloody Cross on Kushida, and then Makabe comes down and saves Yano from a Fale avalanche, and then the commentators start hinting at Makabe possibly joining Chaos in the future.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, they lost, 3 fucking members, so.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Tanahashi, Taguchi. Actually, let's just say we have Taguchi Japan. We have Taguchi Japan. They're all members of Taguchi Japan, huh? Taguchi, Tanahashi, Robinson, and Finlay. Versus Omega, Marty Scurll, and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
So they played the Elite music at the very beginning. Is this going to be a thing? Did you notice this? They were like they played the theme song from Being the Elite.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, they did it. They played it for a little bit, and then they played Omega's music, and they all came out to Omega's music.
Huh.
Yeah, they played the theme song for Being the
Elite.
I'm like,
fast forward a little too far. I can't remember now. Maybe
they did it at the end too, but I'm wondering if it's a thing where they'll play that when they're all coming out from the Elite. That'd be really cool. But yeah, so that was pretty sweet. Let's see here. There's tons. I really had hardly any notes for this match, but there was like tons of awesome shit with like just long spots with like all 4 members from both teams doing shit. Like, there was just tons of cool shit in this, but it was like, I started putting down notes. I'm like, dude, this is like a paragraph of one spot because it's so intricate. This is just taking up too much room.
Yeah.
So I just kind of didn't put notes. There was lots of really cool stuff in this match. That kind of covers it all, right? You have any notes on this one?
Nah.
V-trigger to Tanahashi. There was a sweet variation of the Meltzer driver to Taguchi. Nick has Taguchi set up for it, and then Matt runs at Kenny, and Kenny kind of throws him over his head in a leapfrog type move, and he gives him the Meltzer driver, which was really cool.
Yeah, I like the amount of comedy that was in this one. It wasn't too heavy or anything.
I agree. It was the perfect amount.
Perfect amount.
It was perfect. The Elite won by pinfall. And next up we have the first of two of the most predictable matches of all time. We have Taichi versus Will Ospreay.
The only thing that kept me from thinking how predictable they were, I'm like, these seem so obvious, but like,
it seems too obvious. Are they going to do something different?
Like a month ago, it was just Taichi and fucking Goto only in competition for this. Now you have two completely new contenders fighting over this.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a problem for you, but when this match first started, okay, first of all, let me say I had no idea Ospreay was even on the show, so it was an awesome surprise to me. I didn't even know he was on.
No, neither did I.
Yeah, so that was really cool, but I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Like, I thought that that one show we watched, Ibushi challenged Goto, and Goto accepted, and I thought they were fighting at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah,
I'm like, why are they fighting? They didn't even say it was a number one contenders match for about 5 minutes, and I was piecing it together from the little bit of English I saw. I'm like, okay, I guess it's number one contender. I'm like, what's going on with Ibushi?
Here's why it wasn't an issue for me, because I generally go in slightly confused on like what the future matchups are anyway.
Okay.
I'm very bad at keeping track of like who has to fight.
Okay, yeah, I was lost because I thought Ibushi was already fighting him, and then eventually they mentioned it's the number one contenders, and eventually they mentioned that Ibushi's fighting for the title next, and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't know that. So that was cool, but I will keep saying this over and over again because I still think it's like the fact that New Japan has the freedom where they're not like rated, I guess, and they can swear.
Yeah.
Adds so much to this for me. Like whenever Ospreay yells at Taichi, he goes, "Come on, motherfucker!" It got me so pumped up when he did that.
When he said "motherfucker," it's like really weird. Like I thought they weren't supposed to. Like it was a thing where like they were told not to swear.
I thought I heard that a while ago, but then they kept doing it. I was like, I don't know what happened with that.
I think I don't know.
Maybe it just went away, which is good because it makes it seem so much more real. Like it's how people fucking talk. You know what I mean? Like I love that they do that. Ospreay was great at selling his ribs throughout the match.
I swear to God, Ospreay has the new gimmick where he's just a masochist and won't ever tap. Like he just likes the pain. I mean, he just really enjoys it.
He does drop himself on his head all the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean,
you might not be far off here.
I mean, the gimmick is just he likes to hurt himself. Because I'm like, your ribs hurt. They clearly hurt. You're selling how well they hurt.
And you're doing moves that land right on your ribs.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crazy. But then he sells it well afterwards.
Yeah.
Dude, like even like just small little things. Like what's his name? Goto went to
Goto.
Went to hit him in the face, and he.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
He didn't block his face. He grabbed his ribs. And then even Kelly like helped sell it. He's like, you should never let your hands down or something.
Exactly. That was very well done. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so here's a little thing I'm going to bring about this match.
They even did a replay for that.
They did. I love when they have replays on New Japan.
Me too.
So the way they put together the booking of Taichi's matches throughout this tournament was ingenious. Okay, in just the matches we saw, so this doesn't even speak for the rest of them. In the matches we saw, they had Taichi win a match with the Gato clutch. They had him win a match with that powerbomb pin combo, right? Mm-hmm. So going into this, so they do this throughout the whole tour where they had him winning matches with moves like that. So you get to the last match of the tour, it's the big match because the last show of the tour is always the biggest show. So this is his biggest match of the tour. So Taichi, no, it was not Goto, it was Taichi. I said Goto earlier. So Taichi does both of these moves to Will Ospreay, and the fact that you just saw him beat people with him, like it makes you think that Ospreay might lose now. Yeah. And then Ospreay kicks out. Like it's just so smart booking. Like they purposely set it up throughout the tournament so it made these two spots more meaningful.
Yeah.
Like they're just so good. You know what I mean? They're so good at stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's an awesome Canadian Destroyer because I love that move. Dude, I just got a text. I was watching one of the fucking Ring of Honors.
Yeah.
Shane Taylor and fucking Jeff Cobb did a Canadian Destroyer.
That's insane.
I didn't understand. I was
You're really far behind, huh?
I'm only on. I have one show left and I'm caught up.
Yeah, but you were really.
I was 5 shows behind.
Yeah, I'm like, we didn't see that at our show, and it's
Yeah, I was very far behind. Ospreay hits the Stormbreaker, and Ospreay wins by pinfall and is now the number 1 contender. This was a great match.
Jesus.
A great match. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
The elite. The elite.
The elite. All right, next up we have Kota Ibushi versus Hiroki Goto for the Never Openweight Championship. First note, this was a great fucking match. I just did not have anything to note.
Yeah,
I have no notes.
I was super into it.
Me too. I was loving it, but I just... Ibushi hits the Kamigoye, and Ibushi wins by pinfall and becomes the new Never Openweight Champion. As I kind of hinted at earlier, the only problem I have with these two matches was as soon as both started, I knew who was winning because I already knew that before Ospreay got injured, they were planning on doing Ibushi and Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom, so that was the plan.
Yeah.
So as soon as Ospreay came back, I'm like, well, fuck, Ospreay's back, so they're just going to set up that match. So I knew he was going to win them both. But, I mean, they were still both really fucking good.
Yeah.
It didn't take away from my enjoyment of them.
Yeah.
It was just,
I'm right there with you.
Ospreay comes out afterwards and says he wants to have the match at Wrestle Kingdom 13, so that's where it's going to be.
No shit.
Yeah. All right, I think this is our last match now.
I don't even remember him saying that. I feel like that was obvious.
Yeah, it was very obvious. All right, next up we have Guerrillas of Destiny versus Evil and Sonata in the finals for the 2018 World Tag League. Sonata was going for a... I don't know if you watched this match?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you caught this when Sonata was going for a moonsault off the second turnbuckle into the skull end on Tama, but just they completely botched it, unfortunately.
There was something I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly that, but like I do remember something weird where I was like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, he went for the moonsault and he's supposed to land on his feet and hit the skull end, but instead he almost landed on his fucking head, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so thankfully he didn't land on his head, but I mean they just went on to the next spot and it was fine. God hits a sweet double team move where one of them gives Sonata a power bomb and Tama kind of caught him into a neck breaker. I mean, granted he didn't really catch him well and it didn't look the best, but it was still a cool double team move.
Yeah.
Okay, this spot was perfectly set up. You remember whenever I think Sonata, he had Tama pinned. And he had him pinned where, like, it wasn't a normal pin. He had him kind of rolled up and he was sitting back on him. And Red Shoes goes down for the pin facing them. Tama kicks Sonata up, so whenever he kicks out, Sonata goes flying towards the ropes. And Red Shoes positioned perfectly where as soon as Sonata hits the ropes, Jay just nails him in the head with the fucking kendo stick. And Red Shoes is facing the opposite direction, so he didn't even see it at all. The spot was so well choreographed and timed and just set up and like blocked, so it was just perfect. It was just so well done. I was like, that was well done, guys. Very well done. Magic Killer on Sonata, but Evil makes the save. Sonata reverses the double super power bomb from the second rope into a Hurricane Rana. Red Shoes gets bumped and Jado gets in but gets a Magic Killer, so he doesn't do anything. Sonata gets his skull locked in on Tama, but Loa breaks it up. Then we have Evil and Loa with some back and forth. Everything Evil gets reversed, 8-Ship gets reversed, and then everything Evil gets hit on Loa. Tama goes for the gun stun and gets reversed, and then Evil and Sonata hit the Magic Killer. Do you remember the spot where he went for the gun stun, Evil and Sonata hit the Magic Killer?
Yes.
This was the false finish of the night. I was like, it is over. I was 100% certain the match was fucking over. It was not. Tama fucking kicked out of it. Darkness falls on Tama, followed by a moonsault by Sonata, and Evil and Sonata win by pinfall and become the World Tag League winners. So they win. They got their cool trophies. And then we had some post-match antics where the Young Bucks came down. Okay, let me just say, first of all, before I watched this show, I clicked on a tweet and saw a graphic that had a picture of G.O.D., Evil and Sonata, and the Young Bucks. I was like, It made me very sad, but I was like, I don't know how they're going to get to this. I'm assuming this means it's a triple threat. Whatever, I don't know. So I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know who was going to win because it could have been either G.O.D. or Evil and Sonata. Sure. So it didn't completely ruin it. But when the Young Bucks came down, I wasn't really that surprised. But they came down. They said they never got their rematch, which they didn't. And they said they were the next challengers. And I was just like, knowing it was going to be a triple threat, I'm like, this is dumb. And I kind of got annoyed. So it is now a three-way with G.O.D., the Young Bucks, and Evil and Sonata at Wrestle Kingdom, which I just think is fucking stupid. Like, as we were discussing earlier, like, it completely just killed the importance of the tag tournament because they just won and they're not even getting their one-on-one match now. So it's like, okay, whatever. Yeah. Like, from what I understand, Meltzer was saying that this was the plan all along. I'm like, Why didn't you just have the Young Bucks in the fucking tournament?
Yeah.
Like, you literally came down. They're finishing off this tournament where they just emphasized everyone had to do like 13 or 14 fucking matches. They went through all this trouble, all this stuff to get through this, and then we're just like, we didn't do anything, but we're here for our rematch. And I'm like, you look like douchebags. They looked like such douche. They just came off as such like pussies to me. I mean, they're supposed to come off as heels, but whatever. And I'm also annoyed because like now we have 2 triple threat tag matches for world titles. You have 2 of the same match now. I don't know.
That's a bigger concern in my eyes than the them being involved with some sort of a title shot. I initially assumed. You pointed out to me. I initially assumed that it was just going to be before Wrestle Kingdom. There was going to be a Young Bucks versus God match just by itself. But then,
well, no. I initially was like, that should be a Wrestle Kingdom, and you're like, well. I mean, you know the Bucks aren't going to win, so kind of there's not much drama there.
Yeah.
I mean, the smart thing about this is that you put them in a match where it doesn't matter there's no drama because they're going to win because there's 2 other people in the match.
Yeah.
So the match, even though you know the Young Bucks are losing, you still have drama in the match because either God or Evil and Sonic can win.
Yeah.
So I get that's smart. But then don't make the other one a triple threat.
I see.
You know what I mean? And the thing that makes the other one, the junior tag match being a triple threat, is far more stupid than this one, because that was the main event of their tag league. It was already a triple threat. Remember, it was a 3-way, and now they're just doing it again.
They're really liking these triple threat.
They are, which I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with the Bucks being like, we want our rematch if they would have done something more like, all right, maybe. Since the God are being assholes and the company should hate them anyway, maybe God can get fucked. And they're like, all right, well, what we're going to do is the Bucks will fight God, and then the winner fights Evil and Sonata.
Dude, what if God, because they were talking about how God almost got kicked out a lot during this.
Yeah.
What if God gets kicked out before Wrestle Kingdom?
I mean, they won.
And it's a vacant.
No, I mean, they announced the card, and this is like the set card. So, like, that's the match that's going to happen.
They can't change the card?
They had a press conference and everything. They're not going to, like, have a press conference, announce their show, and they're not WWE, dude. They're going to actually, like, come through with what they're saying unless someone gets injured. But, I mean, it would have been cool to do...
Unless it's part of the fucking storyline.
I mean, I just don't see New Japan doing that, though.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Honestly, I just don't see them doing it, like...
No, I don't... I'm not saying, like, this is going to happen, or I don't even, like, think it's going to happen. I'm just throwing shit out there and see what sticks.
Tito was really confused, because I thought he already knew it was a triple threat, and he goes, well, maybe they'll just do that. Maybe they'll just have, like, a one-on-one match, and the winner fights the other ones. And I'm like, but they already said it's a triple threat.
Yeah.
That would have been much cooler.
Yeah.
Because then you can have, like, God, like... cement themselves as their dicks, but they're badasses because they beat the Bucks and Sonata on the same night in different matches. Would have been cool, but I don't know. But that's it, man. That's the end of the show. That's the end of the third show.
Yeah, I thought your arm was missing for a second. I got confused. I thought it was like just done.
I cut it off, man. It went bad, so I cut it off like Ash. So that's it. So the next show we're gonna do is going to be myself and Gable. Well, Gable's going to Disney for like 15 years.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna Skype or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna figure out a way where it's gonna be me and Gable reviewing the Ring of Honor Final Battle show. So that'll be the next thing you guys get. That probably will drop. I don't know, maybe beginning of next week, something like that. For some reason I foresee a lot of editing in this one. I don't know why, but
you could record we could record immediately after
kayfabe. Yes, immediately after we watch it.
Yes.
But the first thing, as soon as you get back, when are you gonna watch these 2 New Japan shows? We gotta do a show on this.
What's that?
They're this weekend.
What the fuck? I guess in the car or on my way back. I mean, I'll
it's
have
a long drive.
It's a long drive. I'll have time to watch it.
That works. You should get a little closer. You're real far
sorry.
away now. Yeah, I'm gonna watch those. I'll have them watched. And I'll have my notes. So if you can watch them in the car ride down or back or something, because by the time you get back, it's gonna be like 10 days old. So we'll just record as soon as you get back. Because dude, those 2 shows are the only thing before Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's Final Battle, those 2 shows, and that's it. So, but we're gonna go because we have stuff to do. Dicks that suck.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys later. Bye.